Oh, do you have any cyanide pills?
You don't need those either.
You can just jump off a building. There's a tall enough building
Keep
around
eating
you somewhere.
hamburgers and you'll also eventually die, you filthy meat-eating plebs.
Oh, what is beef a vegetarian? Is that what it is?
I'm gonna go. Jetwave, you're not streaming any of this nonsense, are you?
Not right now, no. I don't think I'll stream any more of this picture because, well, it's pretty much finished.
Are you gonna stream, Sheldon?
Oh, he's done. No, I can't stream.
Oh, I'm streaming now. I'm Eliminate Speaks. My workflow.
I can't stream because I have a strike. I have no live streaming until September 27th.
That's pretty gay. You should try not getting strikes. Have you tried that?
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what I think is better? I think people should try not to be so offended over obvious jokes. I think that's better.
Oh, there's actually people joining on Malimna Speaks. That's weird. I literally titled it Pony Workstream, and they're actually joining.
How many subs does Malimna Speaks have?
So.
It's only got like 600.
Yeah.
What even is Malimna?
It's his like bullshit vlog bullshit channel, right?
It's
like just whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, Malimna's 2 used to be my shitpost channel, and then it started getting a lot of subscribers and viewers, and so I felt like I should respect the audience more and not just put whatever I want on the channel. And so I lost the channel where I could just literally put whatever I want.
Well,
so
I meant the name itself. Where did it come from? Was it just something you made up?
I stole it from Onision. I used to like him.
Well,
I used to be able to separate his comedy from a lot of his
autism.
Yeah.
You stole the word Voluminous from Onision?
No, Speaks, because he has Onision Speaks.
Oh, yeah, but I don't care about the Speaks part. I'm just wondering about the Voluminous part. What does that mean?
It's a name. It's godlike thinking and elevated
simply for the sake of seeing the world and exploring. Except in this instance, Kino's been.
Huh?
Except in this.
Yeah. I just wanted an original name because that's a big thing in the gaming community is having a original persona name, and it's also good for SEO because I'm the only one who's voluminous. So. What's up, watchers? What's up, people?
War Armor, Hot Griffin. Oh, go ahead. You're live. Sorry.
7 with Faith. Yes, 7 with Ever.
Ponies dead. Conquered Equestria, wore armor, fought griffins, worshipped Celestia, killed commies daily. Sounds good. Ponies today. Afraid of firecrackers, gay, thinks commies have some good points. What a bunch of bullshit.
You know, I get the parallels and it's even funnier.
Kirby. Yeah, scratch it. It's Kino's journey, but with Kirby. DC's Matter Eater Lad.
Well, yeah.
Or Kirby.
That was fun, by the way, Sophie. I had a lot more fun that time than the last time. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, Slay. You guys, they just recorded a video that was like 2 hours long or something.
Yeah.
Sheldon actually did a pretty good with his voice things. Sophie needs to work on not sounding like he's giving a book report. But other than feeling like I'm literally in a classroom, it was
yeah,
decent.
Scratch it. It's Kino's journey,
well,
but
that was pretty shit. Well, I mean, you know,
Kinderby's journey.
What's the word I'm looking for? Moving on, whatever.
Yeah, bitch.
Kinderby's journey.
No, hold on. It's fitting since my favorite pony is Twilight.
Maybe you should watch Fate's stream to learn how to use so many things.
Yeah, actually watch my stream and just see what I'm doing, because I do try to teach a few stuff here and there. Let me raise your volumes on Discord a bit.
I don't. You know what sucks about poor Jetwave? He can't do the speed draw things for all of his lewd art because YouTube won't allow any of that.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, for his adult art. Yeah. You can do lewd.
Yeah, well, I could upload it on like Pornhub.
Yeah, you can. It's gonna be harder for you to make money from there and get exposure from there, though.
It's kind of like, man, that just why would you even go there if you're into this stuff? It's just weird.
Yeah, it is. It is quite odd. I guess you would go there if you want like those awkward, shitty like 3D SFM things that people make.
Yeah.
They would put them there, I would imagine. But
I
other
think
than
there's
that,
some
I don't really get it. You know what there is actually? There's like these really retarded slideshow things.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, those are
I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like include a picture
What
of mine.
is this audio clip?
Like, whoa.
Well, how do you feel when people talk about your art in other groups? Are you like, oh, I'm so important, they know me? Oh,
Jack and Ray.
I was
Two
like
other
any
animals
confirmation that
and
I'm worth
this
talking about.
on a
That my
daily
art's worth
basis.
talking about.
yeah, you're like,
So,
I met
and
my
Heat
art.
Man's moody because
Yeah.
reasons. I
The-
honestly can't tell you, and I've seen the show at least.
Like, yeah, I draw for myself, but
Personally, I
not
think
only
he's
for
grumpy.
myself. If I, like, yeah, I'd rather draw something that more than just me can enjoy.
Hey, he's back in.
Who's back in?
Project V. He's back in the server.
Oh yeah, he came back for what, this server?
Yeah.
How did you know we were in Equestria now?
I always know where you are, Sheldon.
That's
That's
creepy.
kind of creepy.
That's very creepy.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, let me change how I capture this so you guys can see the desktop too. Because I need to convert files now.
Here's hoping I don't fuck up the editing.
If you
Oh, you
mess
probably
it
will.
up, you can always change it. That's what editing's for, you know.
True.
Here's what I think might happen. He'll send me something, and it's not going to be quite what I want, but I'll probably be able to go in and just make some minor changes and just re-render it, which is not a big deal, and will be super quick. So,
But if you guys are curious how we do our file setup, this is how we do a lot of the setups and stuff. We separate videos. Like this is one of the new people here on the channel. You have your clips. You have your skit stuff already done. Then we have a special format for how to do your scripts. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Who the hell is this?
One of the new people.
Oh.
Like I just said.
How many new people do you have? Like 5, 4, 6?
I think it's like 6, maybe 7, if you include editors, script writers, and stuff. And this is our script format. We use a pretty much traditional movie script format. Scenes.
I could never let other
alterations.
people write my scripts for me. I couldn't.
Me neither.
Well, a lot of them are just VAs. Some of them are only script writers. You know.
Yeah, but then they're not writing your ideas though. So how do you feel about that?
Well, usually it's a collaborative. Well, I don't have a script writer. I write for other people. People want me. Like, we have script writers on the team, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm using a script writer.
Well, you're the one speaking, right?
Well, yeah, but
You're the one reading
there's
it
other
up for a video.
VAs. We have like 4 or 5 VAs.
What do you need VAs for exactly?
Well, they're just other people who do top 10s and theory videos and other content on the channel.
Okay, but
think of like
hold on, Faith. It's their video, so it's not you. It's their content on your channel. I see. Okay, I get it.
It's like
That's
channel
fine.
awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was more like it's a video that like the pretense is that you made it, but you're getting other people to script it and other people to edit it and other people to write it.
They're
You know what I
taking your
mean?
workload, some of your workload. That's what I was
I mean,
thinking.
they are taking some of my workload by making other videos for me, so I'm not doing like 7, 9 videos a week.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
I can focus on kind of getting them paid now. I can focus on having meetings with different brands and scheduling that and getting us better editing.
So it's also just nice not to have to constantly make videos yourself all the time, right? I mean,
sure.
And Eat Man 98.
And you could focus on other videos you want to focus on and put more time towards those than just having to do like, whatever, 7, 6, 5 videos a week. If you only have to do 3 yourself and 2 can be done by someone else, well then you can more focus on the other ones. Or you can just do them at the same rate and then have more time to do other shit, like you said, or whatever, you know.
Also, AVIs still are not liked by Sony, which is really annoying. MKVs are also not liked by almost any program, so if you ever send anyone MKVs, just know you're sending them extra work, and they have to go through this annoying process of converting it all.
Yep. Why don't you just use FFmpeg?
Okay, and you cannot, because it's not even accepting the MKV now. What is wrong with my handbrake?
Why don't you use FFmpeg, command line? It's way quicker.
Oh, that one? I mean,
well,
like,
it's kind of annoying that you have to do the command line, but I mean.
Yeah, and I don't know all the stuff off the top of my head, and actually, it looks like I have to convert all of these because they're all either AVIs or they're MKVs. So I might just go on to the next audio clip because that one I can just get from YouTube. So I don't feel like doing a bit. It's not really great for the stream, just showing me converting stuff. Alright, I'll just go on to the next one.
So I guess for the future you will just agree what file types to use?
I mean, it just depends on the editor. I was the last minute editor because a lot of the people in the group just decided to do this huge project, which is your favorite animes described in 1 minute, and there's a lot of editing to that, and there's a lot of different voice takes. I'm kind of giving away projects that I shouldn't be saying out loud into a stream, but there's not that many people watching, so I doubt it will get around. But yeah. So a lot of
Don't worry, I will take a screenshot.
By the way, your anime character is disgusting and I hate it.
Well, you're a filthy baka gaijin, you filthy Canadian fella.
Well, you have shit taste, 0 out of 10.
Don't ever come to me or my 7 waifus again.
That reminds me, I
all need to die.
That reminds me, I need to do the fanfic of Sheldon giving his milk to Faith.
Oh my.
Please don't.
I have to get started on that one.
I already forgot what the file was that I was looking for. Giant Gorge. Okay. Giant George. Yes, I always say Gorge. Jesus Christ. It's not spelled right because of the English.
Do you want me to make the stream more available? What do you mean? Like, what? Who cares?
I mean, you can go ahead and share it out or whatever. I don't care. That's fine with me.
I mean, do whatever you want, man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say like, no, don't share out the stream. It's not like I'm monetizing
publicly
this or anything,
doing a stream or anything. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm streaming, but I don't want anyone to see it.
Yeah, right.
It's a super secret stream, like that one when you were playing Banned from Equestria.
Yeah.
In a stream.
From EQD.
That's fucking lewd and completely against YouTube's policy, Faith. I suggest you don't do that ever again.
It was partially my fault, so yeah.
Okay, listen to this. At Meliminus. You are so close to the 200k subs on your original channel. Can't wait for the face reveal. Notice me, senpai. You're a fucking clown if you think he'll ever reveal his face. It's never gonna happen.
This is my face. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
See, he's doing it right here. He's doing it right here. You will never see his face.
That's the closest thing we can get to, his face. Reveal.
He won't show people he's personally known and worked with for 3 years his face. You'll never see his fucking face. I guarantee you that.
This is my face.
No, you know what's the worst part? That I can picture Faith with going to a con with a bag on his head, just so people can't see his face.
I'll be at the MLP movie premiere, so if you're lucky enough to live in my area, hey, maybe you'll see me. And you'll be able to see that I wasn't lying.
The problem is that nobody knows his area. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, I've said I've lived in Ohio pretty much a lot.
That's pretty broad. That's pretty broad. There's a lot of movie theaters in Ohio, I would imagine, so...
Alright, where's Gorge? I don't like this audio sub because he did cut them all up in one Giant Gorge 1.1, so I know this is the first one. Or at least I can assume it's the first one because I don't see a Giant Gorge 1.0.
It's interesting how you have the library thing up there, because I just don't even have that. Like, I just have a Windows Explorer window, and I just use that to find where my shit is. And
well, it's got a larger chance to crash like this, and it's kind of, I do audio first before anything else.
I mean, I have Camtasia Studio and I'm not Arc.
I do that unless I need to, if audio and video have to be synced for a certain section, like if that's just the way it was recorded, then obviously you can't help but do audio and video combined. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, get the audio sounding good and then do the video. It makes sense.
I'd like to suggest 1984.
I mean, I have Camtasia Studio and I'm like, okay, I can live with that.
No, you should get Vegas. It's so much. It's so easy and it's so much more versatile. Like, if you ever need to do something.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I know.
Do it, faggot.
For some reason,
this anime is, well, Japanese, I guess. Most of the main characters are American, save for the main character, you. And the first several episodes are set in New York. And then after that, the rest of it's set just off the coast of Samoa, which is just off the coast of Australia.
That would be lit, fam.
Yeah, it will.
England is my city.
By the way, I'm sharing with him a perfectly legal link to where to purchase Sony Vegas, if anyone's wondering, so don't.
Your waifus are hot as fuck. My waifus are... I can't read that without the hipster glasses. My waifus are Rias and Akano from High School DxD. That's pleb tier anime, son. Also Applejack and Twilight. Those are pleb tier waifus. But are my MLP.
I mean, I can let slide Applejack with Twilight. No.
What do you mean you can let Applejack slide, you fucking piece of shit? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Applejack
I wouldn't even let
great.
her slide. If we're talking main six, like the only redeemable character in the entire main six dynamic would be Rarity. She's literally the only redeemable one.
No, they're all
Rarity is shit.
They're all good. They're all good. You're all wrong.
No, what do you mean they're all good?
All of them are pretty good, because all of them are pretty good now.
Which is not even right. They're not all good.
The show's about a mysterious island that rises up from the sea one day, and the group of people who are sent off to uncover its mysteries. This includes...
Your subjective opinion is wrong.
Exactly.
This includes...
Thanks.
Its mysteries. This includes... its mysteries. This includes Yu Tagami, who befriends the titular giant Gorg. Cover its mysteries. This includes Yu Tagami, who befriends the titular giant Gorg, one of the giant robots protecting the island. Then there's archaeologist Dr. Wave, whose first name we never hear now that I think about it. So either his surname really is Doctor, or he's a Time Lord. I don't know.
I still really want Jetwave to do that picture of Starlight, like, in a dumpster.
Then there's Dr.
needles in her arm, slowly dying in the rain.
Then there's Dr. Wave's younger sister, Doris.
That would be
I swear is like 15, maybe 20 years younger than her brother.
To do at some point.
Maybe Dr. Wave's parents conceived him back in high school or something. I don't know.
Also have it like.
Now then there's Dr. Wave's Scooby-Doo companion Argos, who's
make her suffer in every possible way.
He's Scooby-Doo. There's no getting around that. Same breed and even hangs out with a dirty hippie.
I agree.
The only difference is that Argo's more willing to go for the kill than Scooby. And finally, there's the man simply known as the Skipper,
I mean, you are
who, aside from Gorg, is the greatest thing about this anime. This walking demigod of a man ends up racking up a higher kill count than the battle robot the anime is named after. And he's the protagonist! Skipper, the ruiner of shit.
Would you ever do it? If
all in all, Giant Gorg was a fun set.
And said, hey, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you would? Totally.
You would
totally,
do what?
if I got money.
That's kind of low.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking Jetwave, like, what is, you know, would you, is there basically a limit to what you will and will not draw? Right.
I mean, if they're paying extra, sure.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd be the same way.
I mean, I don't think I could bring myself to draw scat for the limit.
I could do it.
The limit to which I would be willing to do it is very, very high. In other words, like,
All in all,
you would have to
Gorg
give
was
me
a
a
fun
considerable
sit.
amount of money.
It did have its slow moments, but aside from that, the plot was amusing.
It's just so
and left you
gross.
wanting to know more
It's like
about
it's just
the mysteries of
disgusting.
the
I just
island.
don't even want to
Certainly better than
emotionally
Lost
bear the
Did.
time
On
I would
top of
have to
that,
spend.
every episode ended with a cliffhanger.
Just
So, like
reminding you to
$1,000
tune
to
in
me
next
would not be
time.
enough.
Same
I would be
Gorg
like,
channel,
nah, I would
same
need,
Gorg
like-
time.
Like give me
To
20
inform
grand.
you that Gorg
Give me
is not
10 grand
merely a
and I'll do
simple
it.
robot.
You know,
He
sure.
is an all-powerful
That's a
network
lot of money.
executive with
know,
his
it's
own
worth it.
broadcasting
That would be
station
good,
who
but
bent the
maybe they
fabric
would
of
pay that.
space just so he could have a unit
Well, they
of
probably
time
wouldn't.
dedicated to him.
Nobody
All will kneel
Well,
before
number one,
Gorg!
because, well, I'm not a good artist, so why would anyone pay me to draw anything? And, you know, maybe for you, although 10 grand seems pretty steep.
I mean, 10 grand is more than most of our brand deals that we get, even at like the million sub mark for a lot
Faith
of them.
always has to make it about him, doesn't he?
No, I'm
Oh,
just saying, like, a
I know,
simple
I know.
image. Like, okay, let's break that down. How much are you getting paid per hour, you know? It's just way too much. It's just like, I don't know. I could do it. Now, the difference is, I'm not just a traditional artist. I don't really take art commissions anymore. I don't even take GFX commissions anymore. But if it was like a video project that I had to do, or something that's more intimate, where I'm more close to the fetish, or more involved in it, like if I have to design a website for it, that means I'm staring at the stuff like all day.
Yeah.
I have to study what people enjoy about those specific sites, so that I can emulate it. That's just a job that I just don't feel comfortable doing, because it's something that I don't like, and so I would just say, sorry, I'm just not able to take that order. It would have
unless they said, here's $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be an obscene and unreasonable amount of money, and at that point, I have to question, why are they paying me so much?
So okay,
to do this site?
let's change gears here. Jetwave, what is the most disturbing and uncomfortable thing to you that you've ever had to draw for someone else, or maybe that you decided to draw for whatever reason?
What did I have drawn?
Yeah.
I think the most disturbing thing was somebody, his Ponisona OC. He wanted his all his legs amputated and have him raped, gang raped.
Oh God.
That's some
Like straight up vor,
Equestria
like
stuff.
blood everywhere, legs off.
No, it's not vor. It's just amputee.
So just like
rape.
with bandages or something.
Yeah, and there was like
yeah, that's not.
there was like a line of text from off screen saying, "I'm playing with his legs" or something.
Oh God. What the
Yeah, it
fuck?
was
Oh god.
disturbing as fuck.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
That's
Well,
weird.
that's what's in Fallout Equestria. That's literally a scene.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes, it is.
I did another picture inspired by that scene, and that was why he commissioned me.
Yeah.
So how much did he pay you, if you want to disclose that? How much money did you receive for that?
It wasn't colored; it was just line art. So
Okay, so it wasn't a lot. It was like $10, $15, 20 maybe.
might have been like 15 or 20 at most.
Do you get mad when people just try to commission you for a bunch of sketches instead of paying for like full color stuff?
No, like that just hasn't really happened. People almost always buy fully colored. It's quite rare that somebody doesn't.
I've always thought about that. What if someone just buys a bunch of sketches instead, and they can just color, or line arts, and they can just color it themselves?
Well, it's like your prices would surely be proportional to the amount of work you're doing.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
much
it's like, well, fine, go ahead and do that if you want, but you know, I'm still not having to commit to a full color drawing, hence why it's cheaper, hence, well, fine. It's
Yeah, I'm
reasonable.
pretty much like, yeah, that just means I have to do less work and I can move on.
Right.
I don't really,
Wait,
I'm not bothered. Yeah, what?
how much will you charge me if I wanted you to draw, let's say, Sheldon giving his milk to Fate?
Well, there wouldn't be ponies, so that means I
have
would
ponies.
struggle way more because
Yeah,
I'm
it will
drawing
be the
something that I'm not
OCs.
good at.
It will be the OCs. Yeah.
Okay,
For
yeah, it
those
could
of
be
you guys
ROCs.
who don't know, let
There
me
you go.
pull up my pony OC for those watching here. Let me take that off screen real quick so we don't have anything pop up that shouldn't.
And I assume that's fully colored.
Oh, it'd have to be. Absolutely. I like how I'm speaking for him right now for his commission, but yes, it would absolutely be fully colored.
Fate doesn't want us to see his porn folder.
What? No. I mean, I've streamed banned from EQD on this channel. I don't think I really care at this point.
It's 2 characters, so I'd probably take $90.
$90. Jeez.
Wow. It's a lot of money.
Jeez, to put it, I didn't even pay that much for my OC poses. I think I paid maybe 60 or 70, I think. Well, I guess they're only quarter bodies and they have no backgrounds and it's single person. But
yeah, I pretty much multiply my price with the amount of characters because that means it's pretty much that's how much it's multiplied with the work.
That's the OC, guys, and
I just
here's
want
the other one. Just random.
I just want a picture of Sheldon giving his milk to Fate.
That's really gay.
So that's what you do. What you do, Jetwave, is you draw a picture of me giving Faith a glass of milk.
Pretty much.
It could be cheaper if you just have like his hand stick into the picture or his hoof or whatever.
Oh yeah. Cut as many corners as possible.
Don't teach them how to get lower prices from you. Let them spend their money.
Well, that means less work for me, and I can make other pictures. Like it doesn't really matter.
Wait, did I get this?
In the end, it doesn't.
I need to look up. I'm super glad that there's so much footage of this obscure 1980s / early 90s anime. This makes my job so much easier. Now I don't have to go to Pirate Bay and download the entire season just for a couple of minutes.
Oh, you poor thing.
Well, it's annoying. I've had to do that before because it's so obscure. I have to either download the entire thing or I'll have no footage.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
You play the world's smallest violin.
What's his face actually watching the stream, Sophie?
I don't know.
You need to watch and learn.
Is he in the comments? Is he like chatting?
I haven't seen him. Sophie, are you here? Nice, mute it. Well, for those of you guys who are here, this is something that you'll probably save a lot of time from. You see this icon here? This is an auto ungrouping. It says ignore event grouping. All that is if you're in a situation where you're working with clips before you're working with background sound and stuff like that, every time you import a clip, it's going to come with the audio attached to it. And so you have to normally go right click it, go to group, remove from, so you can just delete the audio, or you have to just mute the audio. But if you just do this, automatically all the scenes now have their audio removed from the visuals, and you can move them all and delete them all.
I mean, I think the keyboard shortcut is just I. You just hit I and it unties them.
Actually, I think it's Control I.
Is it? Oh, it might be something like that. But
let's see. No, it's just I. Nope. I is something else. I forget what I is. I is region lock.
It's T or it's something like that.
Yeah, there's shortcuts, but I mean, it's right here. So it's actually Control Shift U.
You said it applies it to the whole thing, right? Then, like the whole clip, or not the whole clip, but everything on the timeline.
Yeah, anything
or on that track layer.
Everything on the timeline now will have it ungrouped. It's Control Shift U. If you don't want to move audio from it, let's say that you're late in the game, you already have audio set up. Just don't move the audio. As soon as you undo this, like here, I'll show an example. I'll redo this. Okay, well, Control Shift U. Now it's here. I only want this one's audio is gone. So now I do that. See, now it's freeformed. Now I undo this, and look, this is still together. It's just going to affect what you immediately move while that is on. So you'll be free to go ahead and mess with everything. I usually use this 24/7 whenever I'm just importing the clips, so I can go ahead and sync up the clips with what I need to have happen with the audio. Now, a lot of the times, I'll just throw in random clips of the show, but in this case, this is another editing project for another person, so I'm going to take more care with this and actually sync it out better. Another thing, this is actually a great example of this frame here, is there's a lot of frame ghosting going on here. And that's because Sony is kind of backwards in that it automatically puts resampling on. Use project mode resampling. Now, normally people just go to disable that. But what you can actually do is, for all your future projects, if you go to, I think it's properties, properties here, in the resample mode, you just go to disable resample mode, and now all the clips that you drag in here will automatically be disabled. It will still say use project resample mode, but your resample mode is not to have resample, so it will automatically be there. Now, a lot of people just like to see that it says disabled, but you can visually see that this isn't resampling. That's always something that you need to do. Always is disable resample.
For every project, you can't really do it completely permanently.
Yeah, now there's some advanced editing tricks when you're going into 300 FPS and want motion blur, that enabling resampling can actually help you. But for majority of you guys out there who are doing pony reviews or light AMVs, you do not need to worry about that. That is for advanced people who are using 3D motion tracking.
Why is having resampling on bad though?
Because what resampling does is it's automatically frame blending. And when it does the frame blending, you see a lot of ghosting that's going on. Like, here, let me go ahead and force resample. You can see that if you're pausing it, like right there, if you're watching the stream, you'll see it in a second, is really bad ghosting. Like, there will be a lot of scenes where it's just blending into the next frame.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right there.
It gets super bad.
Oh, that's shitty. Why does it do that? Is that to try to make it, like, look more smooth or something?
It's smoothing, attempted smoothing. It's algorithmic smoothing.
Right.
And it's probably faster render times because now you're blending the frames. That's what I would assume. But
right. Yeah, fuck that. That's gay. Yeah, fuck that.
Eat Man was a manga created back in 1990, also known for working
and there's
on
your tech tip today, folks.
Impersonation.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and there'll be a lot more of these to come.
It will be really appreciated.
Yeah, all you guys subscribe to my shitpost channel, where I actually post a lot more commentary stuff now, because that's what I used to do. Guys, remember when I was Leafy? You all called me a Leafy clone. Even though I have videos that are from when Leafy was still doing Minecraft stuff. Yeah, I used to. I just don't have time because we have an upload schedule now. Now we have even more people creating content.
And was a manga created back in 1996
I think my favorite
by
video
Akihito Yoshitomi, who was also
the
known for
one you
working
did on Jim with the drama.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that was
created back in 1996 by Akihito Yoshitomi.
That had a lot of stake to it.
By
It had a great message.
Akihito.
Yeah. Thank you.
But all the rest of your videos, they're shit.
I did one on Yum Soda, the stop motion one of the stop motion MOP. Well, she didn't even do stop motion. She just recorded it with her hands and stuff, with the MOP toys, and it would be like cyberbullying the movie. And I did a video on that, and I was like, this is so cringy. Kids, remember, if you call someone a faggot online, they will literally go to their house and kill their family and then kill themselves, and it's all your fault. It was just so outlandish and stuff. And I remembered she's actually subscribed to me. She's unsubscribed since.
Did she a comment on the video?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh God, this is so cringy. I made it when I was 12. I just never took it down." Like her fans were ironically attacking me, telling me to go kill myself. At the time, she was bigger than me. I mean, she
fucking
still has
bully. You fucking bully.
She She has more subs than me still, but she gets like a fraction of my views now because she stopped doing those videos. Now all she does is gameplay videos and let's plays that get like 1,000 views.
That seems to be common with a lot of these people who like get successful in one avenue, and then they stop doing that, and then they just go to gameplay and shit because they assume like, oh well, look how big my audience is. They must just really love me, so they'll watch my gameplay videos, and then no one fucking gives a shit. They're like, what? No.
Distant personalities.
This is gay. I don't want to watch this. So they only get 1,000 views or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just they don't mix it in, you know, what we do with the anime. We've had tons of successful videos on anime and other cartoons, but we didn't just one day say screw ponies, you know. We still do ponies, absolutely. And we interjected, and now people are expecting us to do other stuff. They're not just expecting us to only do MLP. They love it. They love it when we do MLP, but we have anime and general cartoon videos in the millions of views. So it's like,
but
you gotta diversify.
Like it would be, like, I would never subscribe to a pony channel with the assumption that they're only gonna do pony content, especially if they get successful. Because like, as a business owner, why would you limit yourself, especially if you see success? Why would you just limit yourself to that one thing, especially when you could be doing so much more and better, right? Like, people don't generally just stop at some point and then move on. Usually what they do, like, if they're successful in some avenue that has to do with something like cartoons and shit, they're not just going to be like, oh, well, I was successful in Pony, I'll just not do this anymore. No, if they still like cartoons and shit, they're going to be like, well, let's branch out, because why the fuck not? There's still room for growth. And people go, oh, well, I thought you were just going to do this. Well, no, but I mean, fine if you don't like that, but no, of course I wasn't only going to do this.
Well, Angry Joe recently got backlash for that because he said he was taking a...
Oh, that drama's fucking retarded. Holy shit. His audience, some of the people in his audience are a bunch of fucking cucks. Holy shit.
Yeah, they are.
It was really dumb. Like, people actually broke it down and said, if you actually look at the statistics, angry video games have always only represented about 10% of the total content on his channel since day one.
Exactly. Well, they were also claiming, like, you've done less angry reviews. There's been less angry reviews, and it's like, you look at the data and it's like, well, actually, there's been either the same amount or more since the very beginning. So what the fuck is your point exactly? Like, and then they say, well, actually, the quality's worse. The quality's worse. And I'm just like, well, demonstrate why you think that is exactly. And then they don't. They're just like, well, because there's more other content, thus the quality is worse. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Right? So yeah, it's a bunch of silly bullshit, basically.
It's pretty much people being autistic for the sake of being autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the only argument I see that's reasonable is, well, you know, your other content clogs up my sub feed, so I don't want to say subscribe to you because of that, because I don't like your other content. It's like, well, fine, then that's fair.
Yeah, sure. If you don't like the content that's coming out, unsubscribe. Like, people though try to use that as a weapon. Like, I've had plenty of people that, like, I'm just gonna unsubscribe to you because you don't answer my questions, or I'm gonna unsubscribe to you because you made this joke or that joke. Yeah, I will tell you this right now, and a lot of YouTubers won't tell you this because they'll try to suck your dick. I will not notice if you unsubscribe or not. I will literally have you replaced by 2 people the moment you unsubscribe. That's just how YouTube works. I literally get 14,000 subs a month. I lose like 1,000 subs, but I have a net gain of like 13,000 or something like that, or 14,000. It already calculates the net gain, actually. We lose hundreds of subs. We don't care. That's fine. People grow. People find new things that they're interested in. People I would subscribe to, I'm not subscribed to. Leafy, Pyro. You know, I don't watch their content anymore. It's just, it's natural and it's fine. But don't try to use it as a weapon. And don't announce it like it should be a sad thing. So
well, it seems to me that method works best if somebody is already not very popular, because then they would be, and then they wanted to be popular, because then they would be concerned about losing
Created
subscribers.
back in 1996
but if you're somebody who's already really popular and gaining more
also
subscribers,
known for working on
than you're
Blackjack
losing,
and Ray,
then how would that
Blackjack and Ray.
be a useful threat in any way? You know, like it seems to me like that's just not effective at making somebody be super concerned about you as a subscriber. It's like, okay, whatever, like fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You know, I find an image of this guy. This Akito Yoshitomi guy has no images of himself.
Can you say that in English?
Well, no, because it's a Japanese name.
Well, that's no good. I can't understand it.
I'm gonna type selfie at the end of his name and see if it comes up. Nope, these are just a bunch of random white kids, actually. This has nothing to do with this Japanese man from 1960, but okay. I guess he won't have an image.
But you know what they say? White is
also
not
known for
right,
working on
so.
Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main
White is
characters. Who is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray. Is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga. Is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray.
Hey Jetwave, do you want to join my neo-Nazi brony group?
Why?
Well, I think a better question is why not?
Yeah, why not? Are you some kind of racist? You don't want to join his group?
I mean, let me ask you this, Jetwave. Do you support the white race?
What does that even mean?
The superior
Do you
race.
support the white race? Do you support the white people?
When half the people in the call are from some sort of third world country.
But who counts as white?
Well, not the Italians.
I don't even know.
Well,
not the
counts as white
Italians.
would
The
be
Irish do
the-
not count either.
Does Japanese count?
Well, they're honorary.
No, they're too mongoloid.
No, they're
not quite
honorary.
there yet.
They're
They're not
honorary
quite
Aryans.
there yet. No, they're not quite there yet.
They're honorary Aryans. That is always the thing. But no, you know, you have to be actual.
So, hold on. I want to see if I'm going to pronounce this correctly. I don't want to sound dumb. Right. So, anybody who shares attributes or characteristics with the Caucasoid class of people are white, I would say. So there you go, Jetwave.
Well, that's a really
what I'm classifying
small
it as.
group, though. The Caucasus
No,
Mountain.
that's
the
not
Caucasus
that
Mountain
small.
people are actually very like their group is very small.
No. Caucasoid just means the Caucasian race.
Yes, but Caucasian race is actually part of the Caucasian Mountains. And that's a very few.
But it's not only the Caucasian Mountains, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No.
To be actually Caucasian? What is this? What the hell? What are these animes that he makes? Shit is weird.
And okay, so I've determined that Jetwave does not care about his own race because he will not support his own race.
Racist.
I support the existence and success
Racist.
of the white.
Racist. You fucking racist.
Racist.
I don't know why, but every time I hear racist, I imagine like two cars racing for some reason.
Oh, Sheldon got disconnected again.
Oh,
Sheldon.
I didn't even notice he's
Or
been
Sheldon.
Yeah, he
Has he
disconnected in the
disconnected
middle of
before?
his laugh. Yeah, it happens for him a lot.
Blackjack and Ray. Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters.
It's probably
rooting to
Discord censoring
Blackjack and
his
Ray.
laugh, so we
Two other
so
anime/manga.
our ears won't, bleed. I have the feeling that no one understands the fuck what I say.
Oh, I actually spaced out. I was more listening to your mom than you.
Oh, sorry.
No, she only talked for a few seconds. But I was trying to figure out if I could tell what she was saying or not.
It's Spanish. I don't think you can figure out what she's saying.
I took some years of Spanish.
Yeah, but do you actually talk Spanish or understand people talking Spanish?
I mean, I can tell you if they're introducing themselves.
Well, that's something.
Who is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray. Ito Yoshitomi, who is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray. Two other Jack and Ray. Two and Ray. Blackjack and Ray.
I always forget this in Sony because I just use After Effects for this. They won't just let you free move it. You actually have to. If you wanted to do that, you'd have to go here and do that.
But why is that?
I don't know. It's because instead of memorizing how to fix the problem, I just found the easiest workaround for it.
Okay.
Which is something you shouldn't do. Sheldon not back? Probably fixing.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Yeah, he's probably.
He's chasing off the bear that's eating at his cables.
Yeah.
Blackjack and Ray.
Wait, why is it not animating? Why is it not animating? What the heck? There we go.
So what is exactly not animated?
Blackjack and Ray. Two other anime
The slide.
Is it?
Oh,
is it
I get it.
Transition or?
I get it because it's technically I'm working on the 0 to 8 seconds, thinking again that I'm working on the individual frame, but I'm working on the layer itself. So it's not 8 seconds; it's 1 minute and 10 seconds that I'm actually needing the effect to take place.
Oh, okay. That explains why it didn't work.
There we go. Now if I zoom in, again, this is probably a really bad way to do this, but I'm too lazy to actually look up the proper standard way to do it. Because I always forget, because again, I usually, if I ever need to do this, I literally just go to Sony Vegas instead. And that is not a good thing to get in the habit of doing. It's just going to your default program, because then you develop, you don't grow like that. Okay.
Blackjack and Ray. Two other anime /
Yep, there we go. Let's also put that at preview auto. Now this is at 111 that we need this to move. So now we instead go here to the 111 timestamp. 622.
For some reason, I heard 911 instead of 111.
Little memer.
Oh, you.
Plus it, and then we go to 112. Wait, why isn't it animating though? What? Did I mess up again somehow? Okay, yeah, I see it here. Oh yeah, I guess it does appear underneath the... Cool. It's almost like this is my main editing program or something. I would know this. But again, I use me as an example of why not to do this.
Blackjack and Ray.
Hit your problems head on instead of... Why is it not... Jesus Christ. This is pissing me off.
Wait, what are you looking? What effect are you looking to get?
Oh no, I'm just sliding it. It looks like for some reason it does not want to... Even though it's animating in the preview, it is not animating. Why not? Oh. Maybe? Nope, that's not it. This is right. This is the right setup. So why don't you want to move, you little dongo you?
Maybe you have selected the wrong picture.
Ah, I can see that it's affecting this layer here. And I go in. And I can see that at this timestamp. Oh, now it's not moving. Now it's not animating. Why is it now not? Until I click on it, it doesn't animate now. Weird. Oh no, now it's doing it. So why didn't it do it the first time I crossed over?
Maybe it was like some video editing programs have this thing that you can deactivate some frames or a specific part.
It shouldn't be.
While editing. So yeah, maybe it was deactivated. I don't know.
It's all active. It's not.
Did you check that you had the right timers?
Yeah, I can see the dots telling me that these are the right times.
Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring...
Alright, let's just
Did you
reset all of this. Oh, okay. I get it now. I was on the wrong layer. Well, I'm not on the wrong layer, but I'm on 2D shadow and not the... I don't have my glasses on right now. I couldn't read it. I was on 2D shadow. Okay, so here's position. Yep, and position are there. They're at the right markers, but they don't have an animation, it looks like. Please tell me that's true. No? Okay, so... Nope, again, I'm on 2D shadow. So 111. Okay. Insert. And let's see where it is. All right, so that's 111. Now let's have it all the way over here. Now for 211, let's go ahead and bring it. Or 212, 112. Sorry. That's too far.
Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding manga featuring main characters with brooding distant personalities. Main characters with brooding distant personality.
Cool. Anime.
There's people in the... What do you mean there's...
Oh, in the Malimnus Discord, there's actually a call. Well, at least there's one person there.
Oh yeah, that guy's been there for like 3 hours. I'm not pretty sure, I lost the count of time. He's just in there. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who just stay in the call all day, or just for an obscene amount of times, just talking to themselves. They won't even have a music bot going.
Maybe they're expecting someone to get into the call with them.
Yeah, probably, I guess.
Yeah, that's the most like it. What are you Googling?
A meme for the...
Why don't you make the meme?
It's gonna take too long.
Oh man, I just figured out how to get into 2 calls on 1 account.
Alright. For what?
How did you do it?
I've got Discord and Discord PTB, and I just reused them both at the same time.
Yeah?
Oh. That's interesting.
Ah, well. I'll figure something else out. This one has the face of a main character. I don't know where you live, but I will find you and I will kiss you.
You can't do it both in the same, like, server,
He's
though.
also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring
What
main
meme?
characters
What
with
meme do
brooding
you
distant
need?
personalities. Now, why were these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack, suffered a nasty case of them explosions with a side of dead parents as a kid, and then got put back together like the dog from Beck. He's also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding distant personalities.
Okay, you know what? I got an idea for this one. Let's go ahead. I'm scared to see what pops up if I do file import media. Okay, it's nothing bad. Doesn't have any information or something like that. Where are they? OC backgrounds. Here we go. Here's all those cool backgrounds a lot of you guys see in the videos. Use. What would go with this video? I think that would be fun if I did this.
One day I will ultimately make my gravity is shit video.
Gravity is shit. I mean, I'd much rather be able to fly. So.
Rarity. Sorry, I always say it in Spanish. I don't know why. Well, I know why I always say it in Spanish. I mean, it's my mother language. Why wouldn't I say it in Spanish?
That's true. I'm sure you think in Spanish, right?
Most of the time. Yeah, I think in Spanish.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Although my English
He was
teacher
also known
wants
for
me
working
to
on Blackjack
think
and Ray,
in English.
two
when
other
I'm
anime
talking in
manga
English.
featuring main characters with anime manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant
Ooh,
personalities.
some Steven Universe.
Now, why are these characters so broody?
Yep, and then we just had the preview for.
He was also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Anime manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now anime manga featuring main characters.
Actually, you know what? Let's extend these.
Anime manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, why are these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack, suffered a nasty case of them explosions with featuring main characters with brooding manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant person featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, why are these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack, suffered a nasty case of them explosion. Jack and Ray, two other anime manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities.
And then I'll get some images of because it looks like both of these have animes.
Wait, is it animating?
Huh? Well, yeah. I got all that working. Yuckminda! Stretch.
So for my first video that was like, I don't know, 2 minutes long, it took me almost like 2 hours to edit that shit, you know? But it was my first editing, so I say like, yeah, that's okay for being my first time at editing. No?
What, it taking you like... Well, I mean, it's going to take you way more time to edit than it is that the video actually will be.
Yeah, I know, but the video was like 2 minutes long and it took me like 2 hours to edit the video. So I think I'm doing okay for being my first times at editing. I mean, I have edited some other videos before, but nothing on a big scale, like putting effects on it and animations.
Yeah, you know, it's more about the quality than the time it took you, you know, as long as it's something that you're happy with, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. I still need to find a lot of MLP clips for my first video.
Find what for your thing? What did you say you needed to find? Well, that actually looks a lot more pretty. I've seen this character around, just like the half-sewn face and whatnot. I don't know anyone who's had facial reconstruction surgery like that, where it's a skin graft, who look that pretty. That only exists in anime, I'm afraid. Usually, skin grafts do not look that good, especially facial Skin grass, man. Again, look, see, if you guys also notice, this is another thing that you need to look out for if you're using the method that I did. See, I have those layers like that now, but any other video that I put on this layer now will automatically be slanted like that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I can go ahead and just... Oh wait, actually, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Did I fuck that up? Before I go ahead and control Z.
Main... Two other anime/manga featuring main characters with...
Okay, no, I guess I didn't mess it up. Weird. But now we're gonna go ahead to position. See where it is. And then right after that, we can go ahead and restore view. Why is it not restoring? Restore box. There we go. And we'll make it, for some reason really wants to link these. There we go.
Featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities.
There we
go. Group of people who are sent off to uncover its mysteries. This who befriends the orc. And then after that, the rest of it set just off the coast of Samoa, which is just off the coast of Stock one day, just to see what it was all about. And honestly, it's anime.
There's no way this...
Very...
You could easily bring this person into cover.
What is that? Attack on Titan?
No.
This is Blackjack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what the anime is called. Or what are you talking about? You're not wrong to assume that, but my connection fucked up and I'm going out to eat with some faggots anyways. I'll be back in a few hours. It takes a few hours to eat. A woman.
Featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities.
Doing it with some other people.
Why are these characters so broody? Blackjack suffered. Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack. Let's just say one of them,
Yeah, you should come back right away, really. You should eat by the computer.
Yeah.
Not waste his time with all that other shit.
Brooding, distant personalities. Now, why are these characters so broody? Manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now
let's get some footage of what's her face, Ray, the animation. I don't know if this has an anime. I hope it does. Not, then I'll just use okay, cool. Ray the animation.
Maybe by doing it a little longer, you will get the transition that you want.
What? No, I have the stuff that I want. I just need the.
Oh no, no, you already did it. It's just that I'm behind in the video.
Oh. Okay, well, this is just the full episode. That's the problem with these animes. I find the full episodes easier than I do clips. I'll go AMV. If it's edgy enough, there's gonna be plenty of people who make AMVs of it. What is this? Okay, that was just a really long intro. They have a 1-minute intro. Jeez.
A whole minute intro? That's insane.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get taken down because I'm playing this on editor so I can find. Yeah, this is pretty edgy. This guy definitely likes his edge. I'm glad this is only a top 5 and not a top 10. Jeez.
Is it the top 5?
Animes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I definitely would not be the one editing the top 25. It's just top 5 great animes that you've never heard of. Or something like that. I forget the official title that we went with. There's not much edge in this one. The other one had better edge. I guess I'll have to just work with that one. I already have it down? No, I already have it downloaded. Cool.
Good luck with the stream. I'm gonna check out here.
Alright, see ya, fam.
See ya.
Probably be heading to the gym soon anyways, 'cause it's almost 7. And then I'll get back on and...
Is the stream over?
Nah. I mean, you don't have to do anything for the stream.
Well, no, I mean, is it over? Like,
Nah.
you're still streaming?
I'm just,
Alright. Boy, do I really have my work cut out for me.
with your, with editing. Yeah.
Yep. And, you know, also, I don't want to disappoint Sheldon, so I gotta, you know, actually do it.
As long
Do
as
it
you
for
do
him,
it, he'll
fam.
be happy.
What was that?
Do it for
Faith?
your senpai. Oh, sorry. I'll just
Thank
shut up
you.
now.
Oh, thank you, sorry. You were saying, Faith?
I was saying, as long as you do it, he'll be happy.
Yeah. Holy shit. shit. Wow, my friend Zant wrote like a fucking book in DMs. Anyways, 100-year-old self-playing violin, the eighth wonder of the world. Is that what? Oh, that's true. That's awesome. Whatever. 10. Do. A slower speed of light has what even is this game?
Actually, you switch these layer orders.
Jetwave.
Featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now,
Sony Vegas. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Let's see. Who can resist that face? Gloriosa Daisy. Oh, by the way, what did you think of Sunset's new pet?
I was just kind of upset that they were just reusing old things that they've done before.
Brooding, distant characters with brooding, distant.
Well,
with brooding, distant.
A character getting another, a character wanting a pet isn't necessarily. I mean, you could say it's a cliche, but it's.
But no, because they literally did the same thing with Rainbow Dash. They had the same reasoning. Like literally, it's Sunset's watching everyone have fun with their pets, just like Rainbow Dash. And then Fluttershy's like, I can find the perfect pet for you. How about this one? How about this one? How about that one? And then they come to the conclusion of the other one. The only thing that they didn't have was a competition, and that's just because they didn't have time for it. But otherwise, it's so similar to the original thing, and it's just kind of annoying, you know?
Well, yeah, you could say it's annoying, but but let me give you an example. Like, say you have, God damn it. Say you have one friend who wants a pet, okay? Because he sees you. Whatever the hell. Then next week another friend that also wants a pet. Are you gonna say the one friend is copying of the other?
No, I'm saying that these story elements are literally copies of each other. They're literally the same shot for shot. It's not the concept of, your friends have a similar situation. It's literally the fact that it is a scene for scene copy. They've done it before within these shorts as well, which is why it leads me to believe that they're doing it on purpose to save. These are budget shorts. These aren't they're not trying to sink a lot of money into this. So of course they're just going to try to cut corners as much as they can.
Now, why are these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them.
At that point, we'll just go around in circles.
It's also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities.
I mean, how would you do it better?
Characters so broody?
I mean, how could you write that story differently?
Oh well, I wouldn't have that story arc. If I did, I wouldn't have it be set up because for one, it doesn't make sense since Pinky's alligator is a stuffed animal in this point.
Well, you can't really have a live alligator as a pet in the human world.
They could have had a lizard.
Fair enough.
There are all kinds of alternatives because one of the main point is, you can't be in the photo, Sonny, because you don't have a pet. And that was a line that Pinkie Pie had even said, mimicking what happened in the original episode. They even, again, they also had the louder scene where they're like, louder with Fluttershy. The only difference was that it was with Pinkie instead of Rainbow Dash. They even do the gay thing over and over. Like, hey audience, remember this meme? Yeah, you like this short. Give us money.
I'll be back in a bit. I will make myself some coffee.
Blackjack and Ray.
Right.
It's a coffee or
anime slash manga
coffee.
featuring
Doesn't matter.
distant personality.
Yeah, coffee.
Now, why are these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack, suffered a nasty case of them explosions with
I don't know. They
the
could. The
parents
shorts
as a kid.
could work if maybe they were rewritten better.
Yeah, well, if they weren't just rehashes, they'd be fine. If these were the first times we saw the characters do these things, that'd be fine. But it's not. Let's see if I can find the parents.
I don't know. I mean, for me, just because they reuse storylines, well, you could call it lazy writing and, not wanting to spend enough money. Fine, sure, but I don't know. Fuck it. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat.
Alright.
Alright. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. It is 6:19. I thought it was later first. Morning! I thought it was later for whatever. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, Faith, and if I need help with Sony Vegas, I'll ping you or something, I don't know.
Alright, cool.
Bye.
Bye. So he's like a doctor. It seems weird. This guy does a lot of stuff that's based on medical and dark kind of broody situations. This is just episode 1. So if I want this, I'm gonna have to download the whole episode. Let's see here. So there's almost nothing here showing me that it's showing me his parents. Blackjack. What if I do Young Blackjack? Is that the full title? Parents' death. Let's see. Oh! No. Who is... Ingame here? Blackjack Mulligan? I don't know who that is. Oh, apparently this was just last year that this stuff came out. There has to be something here, right? Oh, is this the explosion? No, that's a woman. The audience won't know if I Yeah, if I use this, I mean, it gets the message across, and people won't know. Like, they won't know that that's not actually the scene that he's talking about. Luckily, yeah. Oh, it's already almost 7. Gym closes at 9:30, so I'll probably go until like 7:10, 7:15 or so. Come back and then work on it. Maybe I'll stream, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot later, so I don't know how many people will be on who will be interested. Okay. Feel free to feed me questions or anything like that, be it about Sony or just about what I'm doing in general. I'll try to answer them all as best as I can. I don't want to start on something that almost immediately cuts, though.
Let's just say one of them, Blackjack.
Yeah, see, because it looks weird.
Blackjack suffered a nasty case of them explosions with a side of dead parents as a kid, and then got put back together like the dog from Beck, Mongolian Chop Shop. Blackjack suffered a nasty case of them explosions. Blackjack suffered a nasty case of explosions with a side of dead parents as a kid, and then got put back together. And then Mongolian Chop Shop, and the other.
Then I'll use a one that highlights his scars or something here. I actually saw a few scenes that actually highlighted his scars, but where? Oh god, I hope it's not here. Is it? If it is, I can just get the... I can get the original, the opening. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Why would it be in the intro and make my job so much easier? You gonna do any Overwatch streams in the future? Oh yeah, definitely, fam. There we go. Damn it, do I have to download this whole episode? Just for this scene? God damn it. What's up, Alex Ferguson? It's 720p. Well, it's going by pretty fast, though. It looks like it's only a little bit. So it's just a small wait here. Yeah, actually, it's done now. Huh. Alright, well that's cool. I'm gonna add one of the problems is my C drive is an SSD and it's only like 250 gigs. I have 2 terabyte hard drives two 2 terabyte hard drives, so in total I have like 4 terabytes of hard drive space. But my C drive gets filled super fast. I don't know why it's still resampling. Burp. Actually, I have no idea how my mic quality is, by the way, because my mic is not anywhere near my face right now. Let me go ahead and try to fix that for you guys. Actually, I'm sorry. That's been going on this whole time. Alright, well, where is the scene where he's shirtless or whatever? There we go. that will highlight everything. Sweet. What's the video you're most proud of? You know, that's a hard one. There's a lot of theory videos. It would definitely be a theory video, and I'm proud of a lot of them. I can't really choose just one. Have any of you guys watched The Dark Tower? I just went to go see it, actually. Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. It was pretty fun. I didn't know anything about it. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing that we went to go see it.
And the other, Ray.
Wait.
And then got put back together like the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop Shop. And the other, Ray, got herself some X-ray eyeballs and the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop. The side of dead parents as a kid. And then got put back together like the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop Shop. And the other, Ray, got herself some...
There we go. Then obviously I go back and I add the Gaussian blur to this. That's just what I usually do. That's why it's always blurred, because it's not the focus, you know. If the scene's not the focus, then there's no reason to have it so... Why is my mouse not... Oh, no, don't crash on me, Sony. It always does this whenever I search for plugins, because I have so many. So what are you doing right now? I'm working on an edit for one of the new Malimnus team members, who's Storm Mage, who you'll be seeing on the channel, as well as Skindred, and a couple of other VAs who are doing top 10s, theory videos, all kinds of interesting little stuff that I hope you guys enjoy. They'll be featured on the main channel, just like how I am. And yeah, so if you guys seen Channel Awesome or Planet Dolan, it's kind of like that. I always compare it to Planet Dolan just because of the top 10s, but really we're more like Channel Awesome at this point. I actually have my own preset for the back layers here.
Who is also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, characters with
it kind of lags there, obviously. And
anime/characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, why are these characters so broody?
Cool.
Well, let's just say one of them.
I watched Planet Dolan.
Suffered
Yeah,
a nasty case of
probably understand
with the side of dead parents as a kid, and then got put back together like the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop Shop. And the other, Ray, got herself some X-ray eye.
And I think this one I'll be fine with, because I should have clips of Ray here already that would work. Yeah, this is the original opening.
Ugh. Because reasons. And the other, Ray, got herself some X-ray eyeballs and sees this on a daily basis. Ugh. On a day.
He gave me a specific image, but I want to see if the video will do just as good of a job, because I know there's a specific scene. It kind of shows it here. There we go. There we go. What was the last thing you ate? No, a sandwich with an apple on top wheat bread. I was left talking alone in the general channel. My bad.
On a daily basis. Ugh. Ugh.
I don't know, just the video portion here.
Basis. Ugh. Any. Basis. Ugh. Any.
Yeah, I don't know if the visuals, this one gets across as much as this does, because this is very on point with what he's.
Ugh. Any. And Eat Man's moody because reasons. I honestly can't tell you, and I've seen the show at least a half a dozen times. Person balls and sees this on a daily basis. Ugh. And Eat Man on a daily basis. This on a daily basis. On a daily basis. On a daily basis. On a daily basis. Ugh.
Oh, you know what? The cut's kind of weird.
Sees this on a daily basis. On a daily basis. On a daily. On a daily basis. This. And sees this on a daily basis. Ugh. And Eat Man's moody because. And Eat Man's moody because.
Let's go and do this. Sandwich. I'm eating Del Taco right now. Not Taco Bell? Del Taco? I've never heard of Del Taco. Actually, who is the anime girl on your screen from? That is she. That is if she's from anything. She's from me. That's my face, bro. Go in here and do a very light.
This on a daily basis. Ugh.
You know, actually, it'd be more potent to go ahead and just reverse that, actually. And make it zoom in. Where? Wait, why won't it let me reverse? How if I just go ahead and...
This.
Okay, well, it's being dumb. Alright, well, I'll just drag these two to the opposite ends.
This on a daily basis. Ugh.
And then we'll fade them both in, fade them out. That should work. Is that the new VA? Yeah, that's one of the new VAs.
This on a daily basis. Ugh. And Eat Man's moody because reasons. I
actually don't know which one is Eat Man. Which character is Eat Man? I don't actually know, and I should know. I'm editing this. Oh boy. I'm just gonna say that this kid, he's got a protagonist look to him. So I'm just gonna say that he's Eat Man. There we go. Bada boom. You're now Eat Man.
And Eat Man's moody because... reasons. I honestly can't tell you, and I've seen the show at least a half a dozen times. Personally, I think
that would be awesome if you could get a face rig of your avatar from
was stealing his thunder at the time.
That'd be sick. I've looked into
received
that.
An anime adaptation in 1997.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to
loosely followed the plot of the manga,
money down.
And then a sequel a year later called Eat Man 98, which was a little closer to the source material. What is Eat Man about? Well, which loosely followed the plot of the manga. Eat Man received an anime adaptation in 1997, which loosely followed the plot of the manga. Eat Man which loosely followed the plot of the manga, and then a sequel a year later called Eat Man 98. Eat Man
Wait, so what is
overlooked? And that's it. Seemed obscure.
Oh,
and
this is just the
this,
intro.
This is just Eat Man. And Eat Man was a manga created back in 1996 by Akihito Yoshitomi, who was also known for working on Blackjack and Ray. You're so broody? Well, let's just say one of them, Blackjack, suffered a nasty case of them explosions with a side of dead parents as a kid, and then got put back together like the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop Shop. And the other, Ray, got herself some X-ray eyeballs and sees this on a daily basis. Ugh. And Eat Man's moody because... reasons. I honestly can't tell you, and I've seen the show at least a half a dozen times.
I'll probably go in and put a sound
effect
of
another
like
sunglass and trench coat sporting gunslinger was stealing his thunder at the time a half a dozen times. Sunglass and trench coat sporting gun. I think he's grumpy because another sunglass and trench coat sporting.
Yeah, he's talking about Vash the Stampede there, I'm pretty sure, because the timelines completely match up, so... Right. I think we're good with all of these. What time is it? This is really good. Thank you. It's 6:39, so I still got time here. Images. Let's just use a GIF. Have you seen Hagarashashi? I don't know. Let me Google it since I'm on Google. I know a lot of, I don't know a lot of the names. Oh, yeah, I've seen parts of this. Yeah. This is one of those, horror ones or whatever.
I think of me and Shelly. See, she's my type of hype, and I can't stand when brothers tell me that I should quit chasing and look for something better. But the smile that she shows makes me I haven't gone as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture.
Let's see here. I never actually finished Trigun, I don't believe. I got really close. I saw the movies, obviously, but I did not finish it. Where's like a head scratch or something like that? That's something I could use here. Ah, there we go. Is that a GIF? Nope. But it might be better because Sony hates GIFs for some reason. Look at the one with the sandwich. Sandwich. Do you mean the donut? No, that's not GIF. Sandwich. This one? Oh, hey, yeah, that's kind of cool too. With the, because it's looping. But was that the one you meant? Or is there another one? Or this one too? Yeah, I guess they're the same here. And this one will be the same too. I think the other one down here was higher quality though. No, I guess they're all the same. Or is there one before though? I feel like there was. Here's one that's slightly higher quality. This could work, yeah.
I think he's grumpy because another sunglass and trenchcoat sporting gunslinger was stealing his thunder at the time. And trenchcoat sporting gun.
I mean, it would work, but I didn't realize how long the line lasted. It lasts for a pretty decent time.
I think he's grumpy because another sunglass and trenchcoat sporting gunslinger was stealing his thunder at the time. Eat Man received an anime adaptation in 1997. I think he's...
Otherwise, that would work. That's a good catch, though. That was a good catch. Thanks for that. I'm gonna butcher your name. Meek Roman? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's probably so wrong. I'm not good with names.
I think he's grumpy because another sunglass and trenchcoat sporting gunslinger was stealing his thunder at the time. Eat Man received an anime adaptation in 1997, which loosely followed the plot of the manga, and then a sequel a year later called Eat Man 98, which was a little closer to the source material. What is Eat Man about? Well, what is Eat Man? For anyone who's a fan of Giant Robo, Big O, me, Giant Gorg. For anyone who's a You see, it's a lot like Kino's Journey, a more well-gate, which was a little closer to the source material. Journey. Giant Gorg. Kino's Journey, but with Kirby. Kinnerby's Journey. Giant Gorg. For anyone who's a fan of Giant Robo, Big O, or hell, Iron Giant, I'd like to suggest 1984's Giant Gorg. His Journey.
Can you say number 2 for this one? Nah, he doesn't. I need a number 2. I'll need to make a note for him to say number 2. It's Mr. Sai from your main Discord. Yeah, I see you around. I recognize the avatar. I always wanted to know how making the videos look like. Oh, this is how. It's a lot, probably more boring than you thought it would be.
The plot of the manga.
It literally
and then
is
a sequel a year later called Eat Man 98, which was a little closer to the source material.
Let's see if I can RAM preview what we have so far. Which, you know, isn't much or whatever.
Hey everybody,
oh,
Storm
that's
Mage
not what
here.
I meant to do. I forget how to. I never RAM preview, and that's just something I always attributed to. The After Effects. By the way, this is just how you blatant just de-sample everything. It depends on how hard you want it to be. Like, I'm not doing anything that's going to be outlandish. There's no need for me to make it super complex in this one. How do I RAM preview it in Sony? I should know this. See, again, everyone thinks of RAM preview After Effects. Sony's usually really good with how it's handles renders. What is this? I have a notification in the Discord. Oh, it's in workroom.
Tutorial on a RAM preview. You know what I mean by the RAM preview?
Sorry, business message. Alright, there we go.
Preview is that you can render.
Hey guys, what is up? LJ here from LJ Films.
A certain amount of time.
Ah, this guy's tutorial is long-winded.
Find any clips, open, and
come on.
Change. It's all applied. Lagging very hard. This is not fixing the problem, but show you what is the solution. So
This guy is long-winded. I'm just gonna go ahead and read the text documentation. You should use Flowey from Unreal as your face rig. Fuck with people. I don't do Undertale, fam. They removed it! They removed it from the help documentation. Are you serious? Okay, cool. Well, it's just Shift B. Wait, does it not work anymore? I can't? What? Tools menu. Why not? Why wouldn't it let me do it? Save, options, or tools. Selectively pre-render. Did that do it? Is this just gonna make me render it? It won't even let me... It won't even let me choose anything besides... I don't know what's going on. It's not a bad game, but I don't fanboy. Yeah, I mean, I want to say it's a bad game. What is going on? Sony really does not. Oh my god. It's just being a bit of a tosser right now. It is frozen up. Well, I mean, let me see if I can render it, and then we'll end the stream. I'll go work out or whatnot. Alright. Start tax manager. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna have to. All right, there we go. Let's just end it, and then I'll restart it. Where's my Sony? There it is. Alright, once I get it, it's opening now. Okay, so it's not putting it in the recent opened, of course, because why wouldn't it? I was gonna be pissed because I got scared for a second there that it wasn't in the folder. That was gonna make me really upset. In Vegas 14. This is 2009. Apparently it doesn't even work. Okay, here's one from 2016, so this should work. Like, so After Effects has it all clearly labeled, and it's really intuitive. Brock, get to the tutorial part.
By flight.
How do you take a minute just to drag the clip into Sony?
But we see that it's laggy, it's slow and stuff.
It's usually for After Effects. It's just gonna be right there.
Shift B.
I can't Shift B.
Of RAM. This is the number.
Oh, okay, I know why. Now I get it. I figured out why. I figured it out, guys. Properties. No, it's not properties. It's settings. Options, preference, video, dynamic RAM preview. Let's just say 2000. Okay, now I'll just do Control B. Or, no, Shift B. There we go, guys. I got it to work. I just explained it. It is the fandom. Wait, why did it only do it up to there? Okay, do I need to give it way more? $5,000. Okay, apply. I'll go further. Wait, why isn't it blurred? That's weird. Who's the guy in the top left? Is he the voice of this episode? Yes, that is him. He's the guy who's voicing. Alright, so for some reason, it just doesn't want to render all of it.
And 98. Eat Man was a manga created back in 1996 by Akihito Yoshitomi, who was also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, why are these characters so broody? Well, let's just say one of them...
Wait, why isn't it saving What?
Eat Man received.
It saves. It didn't save any of the
alleys. Now,
it didn't save any of these. Are you kidding me? How did that happen? It didn't save any of my pan and cropping. My God, are you serious? Or any of the zooms? Look, a lot of this is different.
And the other, Ray, got herself some this on a daily basis.
Yeah, all the pan cropping
and Eat Man's movie because
slowdowns, any time stretching is gone now. What? What just... Alright, you know what? Let's just try reopening the project. Nope. It is still not there. That is depressing. I've never seen Sony just remove all pan crop, scene changes, everything like that. I've never seen them do that.
Tommy, who was also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other Tommy, who was also known for working on Blackjack and Ray, known for working on Blackjack and Ray, two other anime/manga featuring main characters with brooding, distant personalities. Now, why were these characters? Let's just say one of them explosions were like the dog from Beck Mongolian Chop Shop, and the other, Ray, got her. And the other, Ray, and the other, Ray.
I don't. Why? Nico nee. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna go fix this, and then I'm going to go to the gym. So, I'll see you guys later. That pisses me off. I hope you guys enjoyed, though, and liked the video and whatnot, or whatever. I'll see you guys later.